When I was born, my mother wanted to name me something up in the sky, literally. So she was like, moon, no, star, no, sky. But she didn't want it to be the normal SKY, even though she didn't realize I would be called Ski a lot of my life, but that's okay, because I turned it around, Sky with an I. I think that my personality at times can be larger than life. I always feel limitless. There's nothing that I feel like I can't do. I feel like I'm unstoppable. My name is Sky Bailey. I am a daughter, a sister, a storyteller, a paralegal, a filmmaker, a writer, a poet, and an inspiration. So my little sisters are Chloe and Halle Bailey. They are Grammy nominated. I mean, we have the Little Mermaid coming out. Then of course we know Chloe. We know exactly what she does with her new album and her tour. Being the big sister for Chloe and Halle is very interesting. I mean, of course, I've been doing it since I was 7 years old. And so to see them grow and develop, it has been an enormous journey. And to be a part of it as well is amazing. It's so funny because it's changed just a little as time has gone on. Because when I was younger and they were younger, of course, I would definitely tell them what to do, you know, being the big sister, like, okay, y'all better listen to me. But now it's like watching them grow into the women that they are. It's like allowing them to be free. I always felt like, you know, I was second mom. So it just allowed me to be like, okay, y'all are ready. Go out into the world, be free. My sisters support me all the time. I mean, behind the scenes, you know, in our group chats and all of that, our own personal conversations where I'm like, sis, please talk to me. I need a little help with this. And it's always been about support. That's the one thing that I really, really love, the support that I feel when I'm with my sisters. And they're like my best friends. I'm one way with Chloe and I'm a different way with Halle because, you know, they're very different. But at the same time, we're all alike. When we're all together, we all sound alike. We all laugh alike. It's like, what's our theme song? The Cheetah Girls. We are sisters. We stand together. That's our theme song, Cheetah Girls. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful relationship. Being the oldest, my path was always a little different. You know, growing up, it was more so about getting your college degree, finding a good job, less about being creative and the creative arts and all of that. So the path has always been different. Of course, now I have my own path. I do have a degree in public relations, so I was always about, okay, what can we do next? But then it got to the point where, okay, now they have people for that. And so now you need to focus on you. So I work at one of the top law firms in downtown Charleston for tax and estate planning, and I do legal assisting and paralegaling. I feel like this career path kind of chose me because before I started working here, I was working in television, working on production crews. Good morning, happy Friday, palm trees and stages. And then my mindset in wanting to be in wealth and be wealthy and build that family legacy and also build a family bank, I was like, okay, I want to know more about trust. I want to know more about wills. And literally after I put that out, this opportunity presented itself. And it's just been such an amazing journey. Our clientele is amazing. And to see how the wealthy actually maintain their money and how they build their family legacies are incredible. Charleston is home. I was born here. I did bounce around to New York and Atlanta, but Charleston has always been home. And it's so funny, anytime I go to LA or New York and I say, hey, yeah, I'm from Charleston, they're like, oh, Charleston is amazing. It's so beautiful. So I just feel like it's just that hidden gem. Dancing is one of my hobbies. I've been dancing since I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old. And so it's just always been a part of my life. And I always feel like that's kind of what helped me build my confidence is through dance. Being able to be free enough to allow the music to just lead you and just know that you look good. So yeah, typically my dance style is more of a mixture between ballet and hip hop and modern. And I love to freestyle. That's absolutely one of my favorites. And that allows me to just combine everything together. sometimes we're not moving our bodies as often as we actually need to. So being able to do that, it helps with every area of your life. It's a great workout, it's a great de-stressor, you know, all these great aspects of dance. It's like how I connect to my body, you know, how I just stay connected overall, and then it allows me to release any stress, anything that I may be stuck in my mind about something. And normally dance just allows me to set myself free. When the music comes on, it is absolutely just freedom. It's really just allowing myself to be free and to just own who I am, to stand in the strength, because I've been dancing for so long, so I know, like, oh girl, you got this, you know? So being that way and understanding that, it allows me to kind of ground myself. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little down or a little self-conscious, or if I feel a little of the imposter syndrome or anything that, you know, mentally that you could be dealing with, dance just kind of just releases all of that for me. And it just gets me back in tune with who I am. Outside of being my sister's sister, I would love to be known as a world-renowned filmmaker. I want to make films that impact people, that start conversations, that cause change. My dream project would have to be with Shonda Rhimes and Ava DuVernay because those are my two. I love them. Being able to just write the script and direct and produce, especially something that's going to impact women, because I feel like we have great stories that need to be told, and sometimes they don't get told. That path will lead me to an Oscar. Yes, that path will lead me to an Oscar. It would lead me to a place where I will feel even more fulfilled. And, you know, I want to be on that Forbes list. Billionaire, self-made billionaire. Okay, top 10. All right, all right. The things I've been able to accomplish thus far has been great, but I know there's so much more in store for me. My relationship with my sisters means everything. It is definitely something that I hold dear to my heart. When I think about The Little Mermaid, it means the world, literally. I've always loved the movie. Of course, it's a classic. But now seeing my sister as the mermaid, I'm like, this is beyond me. Like, I am ecstatic. It is definitely inspiring again, inspiring other young women, other little girls. Imagine if I was 7 years old and seeing that, and seeing just someone that looks like me on that big screen is like, okay, all right, we can do this. I can be Little Mermaid. And so that's really what inspired me. That's really what has me so excited. Just being able to be my authentic self. That's me at the core. I'm gonna make you laugh. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna have a good time. I may give you a headache or a bellyache from all the laughter, but we're gonna have a great time. Anytime anyone comes into my energy, it's about inspiring and looking to see what people need. And I feel like that also causes and leads to healing. Sky will be a global influence, not only for the people around me, but also the entire world. Being able to still be that light, shining bright. With my Oscar. With my Oscar. Let me not forget that.
Don't forget.
With my 2 Oscars, okay?
Your room full of Oscars.
My room full of Oscars. I want my legacy to be remembered as a filmmaker that motivated people, that built a legacy around being genuinely good at heart, loving people, doing for yourself and doing for others, and just continuing to inspire. That's what just keeps coming to me, inspire, shining bright, to be a light in sometimes a dark world.